Internet can totally see you. That's what it says. Hello, testing, testing. Alrighty. Hello, everybody. Nobody. Quite a bit of mail today. I'll try to move it over to the left since I got a chat window. Yeah, that should work. This is a mailbag. I'm going to, before I start, I'm going to put my, probably go ahead and set up a HD camera too. Oops. Take a picture. Hey, Mike. Yeah, I've just been playing with this all day. I think I finally got something situated. I got the chat window working and it's almost legible. And I got a background. Got rid of the whiteness. I might shake this camera a little bit. Accidentally. Alright, boop. Alright, well, I want to start because I got to open this mail. And it's just been sitting here all day. Maybe I'll give somebody a couple minutes. I kept trying to schedule the stream, but it's Pacific time. And I didn't notice, and I kept wondering, why does it say 2 hours from now? It's in 10 minutes. Yeah. Training course. PowerShell. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of hype about PowerShell. Lately, all of a sudden. Let me finish my coffee. Oop, why is my screen not working right? There we go. Want to make sure it's refreshing boop, 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 before I start opening stuff and it starts freezing. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. What is this? I guess I should pull up eBay so I can look at things if I need to look them up and see what they are. Yeah. Yeah, definitely not, because my computer's just like not liking this. Like it says on the tin, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and pull. I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna pull eBay up. Stop. Lordy Lord. And purchase history. I'm just gonna pull up some of my purchasing history in case I need to look some of this up. Sometimes I don't know exactly what it is I got. You know. Alrighty. Alright. Packages 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 packages. Ooh, I better plug my phone up. 11 packages. Jeez. This is the rush after the New Year. This says tubing. I better be careful opening that one. I don't know what tubing is, but huh? Oh, this is looks like high temperature glass braiding. This is probably something I ordered from my reflow oven. So if I run any new wires in there, I can thermally insulate them. I guess I could find out if it's flame-proof. Yeah. Cool. Flame-proof. Ooh, and it stinks. Next. This package says it is kayak rivets. I don't think I ordered kayak rivets. I mean, it's possible. I order all kinds of weird stuff. These are just regular pop rivets. These are, I don't know what size. I'll have to look at what size I ordered. These are some kind of pop rivets. Because my toaster oven and all toaster ovens are essentially just folded sheet metal. So if you're going to manipulate them or modify them, I thought I might as well just buy rivets. I've never used rivets before. And I bought I got this in my last mailbag. This is a drill gun rivet thing. Still haven't figured out how it works. I know there's a collet in here, but I don't know how you get the collet to loosen to get the maybe you have to push this all the way up and take that collar out. Why does that not spin? All right, let's try something else. Damn it, didn't go on straight. I hope this isn't too loud. It's probably too loud. Alright, so it goes up. There we go. Alright, so... Jeez. Looks like... Okay, I get that these are the sizes, but how do I get the pop rivet to go in that collet? Well, if anybody knows how these work, let me know. I'll have to figure it out. I'm pretty sure maybe you have to use a... Oh, it doesn't move, so I don't need a retention pin. I don't even know if that's a hole. That might be a hole. Let me see if it's a hole. I don't know. I think I'm going to give up on that for now. It doesn't even budge. No, I don't see anything in that hole. Oh wait, I do. Yeah, there's definitely an opening. I don't know where the alignment would be that you put to lock this to unwrap. I think I have to get this loose and adjust this collet. So until I do that, I can't use this. Alright, so obviously that goes there. This goes here. Nothing. I can't get it to move at all. Oh well. But your rivet goes in there. And that collet holds it real tight. This is solid metal. This is all plastic. That's metal. And I think this just goes like that. It won't go back yet. But and that just sticks out. And then you put it in your hole and then it pulls it back and it retracts it and against this face. And then it should just pop the metal, pop the backside in. But I cannot figure out how this thing is supposed to work. Anyway, I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll show how it works when I can get the stupid thing off. So, alright, next. Thought I'd make this a long mailbag. People have been complaining about my short mailbags. And, my cat's inside crying. What are you playing with? Wow. Okay. let's see what we got here. All right, there we go, eBay. This is supposed to have a darn Post-it note on it. Damn it. Oh, I need like a delay, a stream delay, so I could shut it down. Like, oh no, an address. All right, heat sink. It's definitely a heat sink. Put this away. All right, this is one of those heat sinks for the solid state relays, I think. Maybe. Maybe not. Well, that definitely doesn't mate with that. Oh, interesting. Well, that's weird. It's almost like something real small goes in there. Well, this one goes on this side. Oh, this is for the rail. That's for probably DIN rail. For some reason I thought it went this way. I guess all the pictures show it like that. I never realized. Yeah, so just, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. Mating surface. Polish that a little bit, put some silicone on there, or heat paste. And then that can go on whatever. Cool. Next package is 10 pieces, MLT 8530. I just got one of these. I thought. These are 4148 diodes, 523. I just ordered some of these and put them away. Why did I get more? I'll have to look at that and see if that's the right thing. Because I just ordered a couple hundred of those. Alrighty, next. Heat sinks. Oh, more heat sinks. Clunk. It's just a cute little heat sink. It's a nice, decent size. Not too big, not too small. You know, it's good for, you know, a project or something. It was actually a really good size, like the perfect size. Look at this. Wow, that's like fits perfectly in my project box. That's interesting. Like perfectly. Another heat sink. Cute little heat sink. Next, bulb light. Light bulb? Light bulb or bulb light? What's it going to be? Lots of insulation. Definitely a light bulb. Okay, it's a light bulb. This is a surprise, so I won't talk about that. It's a light bulb. This one says crowbar. Off the small crowbar. Oh, these are those spudgers. These are my favorite spudgers. They're nice, dense plastic. They will give and break if you try too hard, but they're pretty strong. I use them all the time, so I bought more. And then I got some like other ones. I got these ones thinking they would be as nice, but they're not. They're kind of cheap. I was hoping they were the same construction. These don't feel as good. These feel very dense and almost nylon, but these feel like a yeah, they're a little cheaper. I got date mold stamps on them too, which is weird. Alright, next. Computer accessory. These are like little paste spreaders, thermal paste spreaders. I thought they'd be cool for maybe solder paste or heatsink paste, you know, when working on stuff like that. I've always just put heat sinks on with just, you know, razor blade or something. Thought those looked kind of cool. Alrighty, next, mounting block. This is an extruder for my 3D printer. The one that's on there is plastic, so I thought I'd buy a replacement. This is a real cheap MK8 gold. It's got a brass. It's got a. Well, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use the one that's on the stepper. But before mine just decides to break, I thought I'd get one of these. You could always print one of these, but I thought I'd just get a nice metal one. So that's the extruder housing for the Bowden extruder. I have a Monopress Mini Select. Hi, Brian. Just was doing a mailbag, had a lot of packages, so I thought I'd just do it on a stream in case anybody was going to watch it. And I can release it anyway, so people can watch it later. But, of course, I'm recording it in HD as well, so. This says tools. Oh, okay. This is a fire blanket. Welding blanket, I think it's called. And this is what I'm going to put in my toaster oven to insulate the inside. And it's not very big. I thought it was going to be 20-something inches. Is it doubled over? I thought I wanted 24, 27 inches, something like that. Oh well, it's only a foot square. Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've uploaded videos to the YouTube after editing and then noticing that the whole time my address was there, and I have to upload, re-render and upload a whole nother one. Lately I've been lazy and just putting my packages upside down and just making sure I look at them off camera instead of wasting post-it notes, because most of the time it's just one side. Well, then now and then I'll just flip it over and not even be paying attention. So the post-it notes really help yourself, not forget. So that's a welding blanket, fire blanket. It's supposed to be a fire. Oh, is that double? I can't tell if that's doubled or not. Looks like there's a seam in the middle, but that might be the way it's manufactured. That's weird. It's like it's... Oh, this is very strange. Maybe... Look at that. What in the heck? Is that the way it's manufactured? It's like two pieces put together, but they don't come apart. They're like stitched somehow. Felted together? Yeah, you can feel them move. So there must be a layer in the middle. Maybe there's a fiberglass something in the middle. I don't know. This is cool. See? It just sparkles. It's like carbon fiber or something. It smells, but not too bad. Not chemically or nothing. So I thought that'd be cool to put inside the toaster oven, keep the heat in, and to separate some of the electronics. So I might need a bigger piece. If you get the fiberglass, they call it what is it? Ceramic fire blankets. You got to be careful with them. You have to have them a ventilated space. You have to have a ventilator. You have to have gloves. You can't get any of that stuff on you. But this is perfectly safe. So I got this instead. It's like a rock wool kind of. This is just fabric, it feels like. Up next, mobile phone repair tool. This is a heat gun angled thingamajob. Let's see if it probably doesn't fit on mine because mine's the insert, not the outside piece. Oh man. Oh man, that does not want to come off. I want to complain about this. I think it's a Yihua. If I could find the wrench that takes this off, I could maybe get it off, but I can't find it. It's not like it helps much. It's like a special wrench that's supposed to hit these tri-tabs, but it doesn't actually do anything. Oh, I can't get this off, man. I'm going to have to find that tool. It's the only thing that helps push it down. There we go. No. There we go. Alright, so when you're hot airing, you're basically doing this, which is kind of useless for being on camera, unless you put your camera at an angle. So I thought it'd be cool if I could get like something that goes on the side, an angled one that you can just do like this. Of course, I'll have to figure that out, how to get it on there. Just falls off. But that's the angle right there. So you'd be doing this instead of this. So then I can see it and the camera can see it a little bit better. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I'll have to check that out and see if I can get it mounted. Put that back on there. No, I can't get it back on. All right. That's it for the mailbag. That's everything, I think. Yep. Now I gotta put all this crap away. So put that on my printer. I think I gotta print a shim for it. I think the gear doesn't line up with the hole. I also hate the gold, so maybe I'll try to get the gold off, gold anodization. See if I can remove it. It just clashes with my printer. Some heat sinks. This one might be good for not really. Not as good as the PC heat sinks. They actually hold. They're sized a little tighter. I figure I could always use this and maybe cut it down a little bit. Get this big chunk off the back and just cut it right there and just have a little more compact heat sink on there that can just stick out the back of something or fit in a weird shape. I don't know how much heat sinking this thing needs. I mean, something like that might be enough. I have all kinds of these sizes though. I have ones that fit probably perfectly on here. I saved all my old heat sinks from computers and stuff. And this glass braid. This glass braid is expensive. This was the cheapest one I could find. Some of the good stuff is really expensive. I don't know why. All right, I'll tell you what this bulb is. Bye, Brian. I'll tell you what this bulb is right here. This is a oven bulb. I'm gonna put a light bulb in my reflow oven. I have a ceramic base coming. It's supposed to be good up to 400 Celsius or something like that. I don't know how good these bulbs are without cooling. Maybe I'll have to put a glass bulb around them, like the oven has. But I thought it'd be really cool to be able to see your board's cooking in there. I haven't seen anybody do that, so we'll see if it survives. 300. What am I going to power with the SSR? Reflow oven, toaster oven. Not this one. This is only a 10 amp, which probably means its max rating is 10 amp. So its probably nominal rating is probably 5 amps. I need a 10 amp SSR, which means I want I bought a 40 amp max, and that should be good. You want three times the rating for heating and inductive loads. You want resistive and inductive loads. You want from double to 3/4 peak. For your peak power. So that's what that's for. And this is in case it gets really, really hot. That I have to deal with it. It's only going to be on for 3 minutes at a time, so. But it's going to be near a toaster oven, so. I bought this for something else. I think I bought this for my hot plate because it's only 10 amp. It's not very hot. Couple of values, 25. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, all of these are fake from what I can tell. So you got to be careful about the ratings. From what I understand, the ratings do change. They're not all the same. The 40 amp is actually a different what are these? SCRs or whatever they are. It's not it's 40 amp max. It's actually, it's probably 20 amp or 15 amp. But you don't get the same one that's in the 10. You don't get ripped off that much. I mean, these are nice if you use them in the proper rating. And the lugs are really thick. And, it's got heft to it. So, as long as you know what you're doing, I could kind of trust these. Of course, I have a whole bunch of, I have thermal fuses. I have, what are the other ones called? I think they're all thermal fuses, really. I have one here. I guess they're all considered, well, one's a thermal switch, one's a thermal fuse. Yeah, like these guys. This is a thermal fuse up to 10 amps, 250 volts, 216C. A real opto. Yeah, I would get an Omron or something, an industrial Omron. I have some Omron contactors. Very nice. So that's a thermal fuse. I could put that on there, and of course you have those could be on the electronics or whatever. What are these called? I forget what these are called. TVS's? Is it a TVS? Or is this just a Pico fuse? It's like a 2 amp, I think, Pico fuse. And then I got one of these, 5 volt out. So I don't need to deal with USB cables and stupid junk. And yeah, I'm gonna power the whole thing off of this. That's what I'll do. I'll just hook the whole thing up to this little ESP1 relay board. It's actually got opto isolation, which is actually nice. But I don't know what voltage you can actually run through these little guys over here. I think it says 10 amp. Yeah, 10 amp. Good luck. Look at the separation, the isolation here between there and there. And they used an optocoupler and then ran the coil across the entire board, but they put a ground plane underneath the whole thing. So that's not really going to help you at all. There's no slot. Kind of useless. I wouldn't do anything with this except for, I don't know, something really, really low power. Laser, yeah. What's the switch on surges on those things? If you want something cheap, sometimes you can buy these contactors. It's like HVAC contactors. Usually you can get them pretty cheap because they're everywhere. And like this one's a burnt out one, but I just clean the contacts up and then it should be fine. I'm not using it I mean, look how bad it's all burnt up, but it works. It's a double break. You know, some of these contactors will go for $100-something bucks, just because they the lifetime rating on them and the whatever they plate the contacts with. This is a shitty one, but it still works and I could use it for something. 150 amps. Yeah, I was gonna say 3-phase. I got two Omron switches for my pool pump, but I found them on Amazon. They're legit. They're real. But I guess somebody was just clearancing them out. I got them for like $5 each. They're like $60 relays. You know, they're like a double pole, double throw. They support DIN rail sockets and all kinds of stuff like that, so they're a little bit more expensive than the normal relays. And they're like 40 amp. I think they're 40 amp. Maybe they're 30. I'm gonna go grab them because I was gonna use it for this project until I got an SSR. Sorry, I need more room. Oh look, that cutout goes right over the camera. Woo! That worked out pretty good. There, oh, that wasn't open. If I don't get that SSR soon, like tomorrow, I'm probably gonna. Those are the Stanleys. I have a whole stack of them. These are the Stanley. They come in 2 different heights. I have the short ones and the thick ones, and they all stack. I have like a whole stack of them. I got them on Amazon, 5-pack. I think they were cheap when I bought them. I kept an eye out for. Yeah, these Omrons. Omron G7L1A tub CB. 12-volt coil. I guess it's not DP-DT. I thought it was. This is just the single pole. Single pole double contact, double break. Which is what you want when you're switching anything inductive. Otherwise, you could weld to the your contacts could weld, and they'll spark more. So these are cool. I've opened one of these up. It's got some. I opened these up, and it's a 12-volt AC coil, but I think it's actually got a diode or something on the coil. So I mean, I just use DC on it. It works fine. So I want to put those to control my pool pump. This is 25 amp, I think. 30 amp. 30 amp at 120 volt. 1.5 horsepower. So it should be okay. But I wanted to get rid of I have a mechanical, well not a mechanical, you know, the intermatic timers. And I wanted to replace it with a intelligent, you know, control system made from like Arduino, of course. So I got all the parts for that. I guess when summer comes, I need to get on it. I was going to build some kind of station that monitors, you know, my pool temperature and sets the schedule for the pump, and then maybe even monitor the current draw. So if I know there's a clog or something like that, I can deal with it. I don't know why I keep ordering diodes. I just put these away. I just put them away. Four 148s, 523s. Oh, actually, I only cut one off because the rest of them are in here because I have a huge roll of them. 523, 4 148s. It's the same thing. Why did I order 2 of them? Lord. Which is weird because that package didn't say that. That package said something else. Oh, I can't find it. It's somewhere in here. Yeah, that's not it. I'll have to look later, but US. I should put that in there while I had it out. Don't know why I bought those. What was I thinking? Who knows? Who knows? I probably thought they were 323s because I need more of those. I guess I'm going to be changing the footprint, huh? Now that I have 300 of them. spudgers. I can put these in my little. You know what? I said, what was I saying? I even had a video and I was talking about it. And I was, what was it? I was talking to myself, just talking about something. I said, I'm going to get this in case I ever do SMD work. And I forget what it was. And, now that's all I do. I won't even bother with through-hole components anymore, and it's not that hard. I mean, all I did was buy a reflow station, $50, some solder paste, and some. These aren't what they came in big. I just fill these up and keep them out, and some flux. And then I started buying components, and yeah, I really like them. It's just so much easier. Like, you know, I just kept filling books up, and it's really fun. But I would just buy those $2 practice kits, and you can do it with a soldering iron. But I just went straight to hot air. What's the point? You know. In fact, I need to put some LEDs on this board right now. I just don't know what to do. I was trying to decide what to do with this board, because I haven't tested one with LEDs on the back yet. So I was going to put some on there, and I also have. Oh, they're not in here. They're where are those? Shoot. I don't know what I did with them. Oops. Whoops. Knocking stuff over here. I have a... There it is. Yeah, I took these out of my book to keep the humidity away from them. This is I have these not NeoPixels, but programmable, addressable white, which I thought was interesting. I guess they only have one color, but you can adjust the levels of gray. So I'm going to check those out. I think they're warm. I don't know if I got warm white or natural. I got these RGBW. These are really cool. They have warm white and RGB. So you can create like all different kinds of colors. If you get the natural one, you can do like pastel colors. It's pretty cool. Oh, there's my opto couplers. I'm gonna need those for that. And a bunch of more. Just enough for this test batch of boards I'm gonna make. I already made. Solder masks? Have I tried the solder masks? What's that mean? You mean the liquid solder mask? I bought some. It's on its way. The green, curable, UV curable, mostly for repairing. Like when you buy something, if you want to repair over the scratches where you scratch this copper off. Yeah, more parts. My wife's always like, circuit boards. What's in the mail? More circuit boards. She calls everything circuit boards. I mean, she knows it's not, but it's just hilarious. She's like, you and your circuit boards. This is that board, you know, an enclosure. I've been 3D printing these and testing just different stuff out. You know, standoffs, USB cutout, snap cases. So. Building bomb. My mom used to say that when I was like 11, 12. You're up there building bombs. I was like, well, sometimes I was up there building bombs. Or I like to play with rocket engines a lot. The solid rocket engines. And basically I was making igniters for rocket engines and playing around with them in the yard. You know, rocket ignition systems. Oh, why did I take that off? That stays on there. Alright, well I guess I'm going to call it quits. I don't really have anything else I'm doing right now. I need to look up how that riveter works and get it working. Building a rocket. Let me put this bulb in here so I don't break it. Actually, I should probably wrap it back up. Until I have somewhere to put it. I have tape. I don't have tape. Shove it in there. Make sure I don't throw it out. Good night. Thanks for joining. We'll see y'all later. Maybe I'll do this again if it works out. Make every mailbag a live one. I really need to make projects live. Nobody really wants to see a mailbag live. Kind of pointless. So, alright guys, see you later. Get off of here. Maybe I'll come back on tomorrow, do some PCB design or something. Or maybe I'll just stream while I'm doing it. So,